so I'm out in the garden. I have multiple tasks that I have to do today, so I've got a lot of my stuff gathered. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. I need to switch out the stuff that's in the dehydrator. So let's get in here and get this stuff out. It's not a windy day. That makes me happy. And what I've got is some turnip greens. And I'm just going to put them in a jar for right now because I have another jar indoors, but it's pretty full. And I didn't want to come out here and take care of this and then not have room for all of it. This is not as crisp as it's been in the past because of all the rain, but they are dehydrated. And I keep stuff in jars because we have the pantry moths and they will eat through plastic or paper. So glass is the best way to store this stuff. I also have a plan to put more basil in here. A sister gave me some more basil plants and all my basil plants are doing fine. So I'm going to pick a couple of the whole plant and put it in here because basil, at least the ones I've got in there are not huge, so the leaf, you know what I'm saying, like to pick individual leaves and bring them, it's not enough basil to really bother with. But if I do the whole plant, that's enough to actually make an amount worth saving. So get this turnip off. I hate spilling it, but I also don't want to stay out here all day doing this. I want to get this taken care of and move on. You see over there all the tomatoes. I've got all those little red cherry tomatoes to pick. They're the only ones that really made it to fruition in this garden this year. And I've already decided next year I'm going to do the tomatoes like I did the strawberries, because it's kind of kept, you know, bigger predators like rabbits out of there, and also keeps the weeds down and makes it easier to pick the weeds. So I like that design. I'm going to do that for my tomatoes because they get just obliterated by all sorts of things. Okay, wow, these have little stickers on them. They're all in my skin there. I'm going to get them out. Okay. I'm also planning on planting more turnips in the garden, probably back where I had them on the back side, because as it gets cooler, I think I'll be able to get some more tops. And it's certainly not too late in the year. I've planted turnips here as late as October and still gotten turnip greens in the spring. I'm hoping to get some more greens this fall. Okay, and that, I think that might be the last of the turnips. Goat anxious over there. Pastor Joe walked past her and now she's worried because she's all by herself. Get some of this up. Okay, so I do have a lid. Oh no, I got the wrong size. Dang it. Okay. Wow, this is going to take a minute. Alright, this is one basil plant I've already put in here. I'd like to get a good amount of basil for a special project. This is white clover. It's from the, where did I put the jar? It's from the plants that, you know, grow in your front yard. It's just dried and you can use it as a tea. When you pair it with stinging nettle, my son says that it's an excellent hangover remedy tea. I wonder how he would know that. Anyway, that's what that is. That's clover. And I'll put a lid on that. Yes, I should have cut more clover this year, but, you know, projects. All right, now I'm gonna go get that basil. And I think I'll dry some of this. This is that curly dock we've talked about. There's all the passion fruit. When it falls on the ground, I pick it up and I eat it. Oh, here's some I can pick up while I'm in here. Okay. All right, so this right here is some of the basil I will be putting in there. Oh, let's take that leaf. Oh, look, there's a green pepper. Cool. That is the same one as this one, so I'm just going to take this whole plant. And I will plant something else in there later. See how burnt and chewed up my poor kale got with the bugs? I finally used 7 dust on them because they were so prevalent. But I plan on planting some more things in here. This is Thai basil. I've got to dry some of that for myself. So I think I'll take one of those plants too. Right? Yeah, I've got 2 of them. So I will take that Thai basil too. Alright. Back out to the dehydrator. Yeah, it's gotten pretty wild and overgrown here with the sun and the rain. We're gonna have to redo the cardboard where all these weeds are. Okay, so that basil will go right in there. And then this obviously cannot go in like that. We've gotta, maybe I'll use my tool and just cut it off. There we go. Oh, that's a very pungent basil. Okay. You need to get faster on sharpening this guy. Okay. So, start laying this out. Woo! smells so good. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll have to put it in here with this one. Okay, so that's basil. Yee-hoo! Hooty-hoo! I've had lunch. I have collected a bunch of stuff out of the garden. I got a green pepper and 2 yellow peppers, banana peppers. I pulled up some of the walking onions, which were surprisingly, you know, these were the adult or whatever bulbs that are in the ground. They were decently sized. Happily surprised me. As you saw, I got the basil into the dehydrator, so Pastor and I are now going to dig up some potatoes. And one other task that I was going to do this afternoon was cut the heads off some of the grasses around here that are bad. But I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do that before Pastor and I head off into town. So we'll get to digging these taters. So here's Pastor. He's turning over ground looking for potatoes. I've already found some in here, but he's you know, double checking. You know, he's stronger. He can probably dig deeper, etc.
This will be great dirt next year.
Yeah, it will. And the thing about potatoes I learned from doing things not always the right way. I used to leave the potatoes in the ground till the first frost, but oh, good job. There's 2. There you go, Pastor. Nice. It's better to get them when the plant tops died off, because that's when the potatoes, as you can see by the shape of these, the potatoes are in the best shape then. If you leave them in the ground like I did, bugs and moles and stuff can get at them, and that's why I decided to go ahead and start now. So these were planted in mid-March, and it is mid-August. So what is that? Almost 5 months for them to grow?
Yeah. Yeah, you've already done this row, right?
Yes, I have. Don't know if you guys could hear, but the one dog just plunged into the pond over there. Kind of hot, huh? Feeling a little better?
You hear that?
Yeah, that's a goat.
Oh.
Alright, so here we are. We're at the next row.
I'm just taking the opportunity to weed this real quick.
That's what I did too. I'll do it as soon as I'm done taping. I'll do that while you're digging. No reason to have them come back, you know?
Right.
Just get rid of them.
They're the ones with seeds out in the grass.
Good. Oh, there we go. Yay! Final result. Decent sized potatoes. It's more potatoes than we've harvested down here since we've been here. They've been, you know, catch as catch can kind of. So we're pretty excited about them. I'll get them washed up and then we'll put them into storage. Hallelujah, Father. Thank you. Praise your name. And thanks for watching, YouTubes. Shalom!